Porto, a city with grit under its fingernails, home to hard-working, well-mannered people. Porto doesn't need to scream its charm, it just is. I'm here to taste some of the most iconic snacks in Porto and let the food do the talking. From the famous spicy, crispy, late-night fuel Cachorrinho to the infamous queen of all sandwiches, the Francesinha. Our first stop, Casa Guedes. It's simple, unassuming. Don't let the modest looks fool you.
OG place for sandwiches, Sandes de Pernil, bifanas, ou Sandes de Pernil com Queijo da Serra, in Porto.
Although the pork shank is the headliner here in Casa Guedes, you can find other snacks like the coxinha de frango, a golden teardrop-shaped, crisp on the outside and stuffed with seasoned shredded chicken and cheese. Originally Brazilian.
Patrícia is trying the coxinha de frango. It's like also fried though with chicken inside. Warm. Very nice.
As they build your sandwich, they don't just stack the meat, the bread, and the Serra da Estrela cheese. They almost baptize your sandwich by soaking it in the pork's own juices. It's not just for show, it gives it that special touch.
É só para dividir por dois, não é?
Sim, é só por dois. A não ser que ela queira dividir por mais, traga mais amigos.
Obrigado. It's oozing, it put some extra sauce there and it's magnificent. We'll give the first try to Patricia because she deserves to be the first one to have the first bite.
Oh, look at the inside.
Let's see, very tender meat, juicy and cheesy.
Oh my god. So much better than it looks.
That doesn't sound flattering.
Dang, it's really amazing.
It's amazing, yeah. Also, you can put some piri piri here if you would like. Make it a little bit extra spicy.
I just hit the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
First bite without any extra sauce. As good as I remember. Warm. Wow. And the meat.
Warning on the piri piri.
There was no warning on the piri piri. I will put a little bit of the piri piri. Man, it's the taste of this meat. Slow roasted pork meat. For a long time it's there, getting cooked, slowly cooked in all the juices. Oh, it's actually very spicy, the sauce. Nice kick. Look at the cheese here. Delicious. We just arrived in Porto. This is the first snack we're having. We have plenty more going. Cachorrinho is also in the list. And maybe some Francesinha again. Who knows? This is amazing.
Since the early 2000s, they've been serving the OG codfish cakes filled with oozing Serra da Estrela cheese, long before it became a trend or anyone else around caught on. This sir here has been working in Casa Guedes since that time, more than 40 years almost, because it opened in 87, 87, please, não foi? So he's a veteran in the house.
Very strong.
Wow. It's really good as well. Very soft, crunchy in the inside as well with the cheese. Gives it like it's a very nice combo. The strong flavor because the codfish has a very strong flavor. Then the cheese as well. It's very interesting. Worth a try. And if you're gonna try it here in Casa Guedes. It's now raining in Easter as usual. We were just talking to Sr. Manuel and he knows everything about it. There's already 4 of them in Porto, but this is the OG one and you can see from the inside it has this traditional look and just gives a really Portuguese vibe and really Portuguese experience to having that sandwich.
We walk past Coliseu de Porto, a cultural landmark for theatre, music and opera since 1895. Nearby, a street food market inside a garage shows how the city is adapting its spaces to the changing times. and Majestic Café, a cafe from 1921, the Belle Époque. Here gathered artists and rebels, and usually it's packed to the brim. Rua Santa Catarina, Porto's main shopping street, where locals, tourists and street performers gather in this long stretch of Porto.
Rua Santa Catarina. We are going direction Bolhão, but before that we're crossing the road to check here the beautiful chapel of Santa Catarina, Saint Catherine, which gives name to the street.
In Porto, churches are everywhere. People here are deeply religious, not just in faith, but in ritual and routine. And you see that spirit in our next stop, Bolhão Market. Renovated in 2022, it was once the point of connection with Porto's rich identity, now presented with a different charm to appeal to a broader mass.
This is the market, the new one, because it was renovated. You still have a mix of the old and more modern things. In the middle you have these more newer stands, and the older stands for the older people that used to work here before are on this side. They're a little bit more sophisticated as well than before. I don't know if you have seen Anthony Bourdain's episode here in Porto, and they were on like yelling how we had a tiny dick and shit like that.
Muito altos, mas é, são.
Mas olha, não sabe aquela homem grande?
Piroca pequena.
Tradition also changed a little bit. It's a loss for people that used to come here in the past. Porto was like that, and people in Porto were like that, just very cheerful and without filters at all. My honest opinion, from what it used to be to what it is now, is just another market now. And it used to be something much more than that. It had like a different soul. It's just gone.
Bolhão isn't what it used to be. It's cleaner, more sophisticated, but I get it. For the older generations and locals, it can feel like something has been lost. With approximately 20,000 painted tiles, São Bento train station has been telling stories of kings, battles, and everyday life since the beginning of the 20th century.
The famous station of Porto São Bento, it's been around since 1916, so more than 100 years. Still standing in the main station here, and looking at it you can see how much of an inspiration it was for Harry Potter, right? These tiles, all hand painted, and I remember actually just coming here and finding my friend's mom just fixing them up there, because they really need to be retouched from time to time.
We crossed the Ponte Dom Luís, or Luís I Bridge, built in 1880s by the disciple of Eiffels. It's one of the 6 bridges that links Porto to Vila Nova de Gaia.
So we're crossing Ponte Dom Luís from Porto to Gaia, and the Jardim do Morro, the famous one, is there, where people go and chill, have a beer and see the sunset. Serra de Pilar as well is that big building just on this side. I just gotta be careful here because the metro is just going to come out from that tunnel and just on your face.
And just below are the iconic port wine cellars, built close to the river to ease the transport of barrels straight from the Rebelo boats into the aging cellars.
Yeah, another cool thing about Porto is that most of the metro goes outside. Now they're building a new line. The old area of São Bento is a bit of a chaos there with people. And then if you want to go down to the Ribeira, next to the riverside, you can just go next to the bridge down. You have some some hill that people usually climb in St. John after they cross the bridge, because in St. John they cross the bridge and go party in Porto at night. We decided to have a coffee down here where the Ponte Pencil, the old suspended bridge, was before. It was called Pontas Barcas, or the boat bridge, which was destroyed during the second French invasion. It was literally like boats tied together with steel cables, and when the French came they destroyed the bridge in half. A lot of people perished. And then they did this one, where we are now, the ruins of it. Next to it, they built Ponte Dom Luís afterwards. There's seagulls everywhere, but better spot, it's protected from the wind. Risk of a seagull stealing your food as well, so you gotta be extra careful.
The Ribeira district is one of Porto's oldest and most iconic neighborhoods. Once a hub for commerce and trade, it is now home to a dense mix of bars, restaurants, and one of the most visited sites in Porto. Now we are at Gazela, opened since 1962. Here the Cachorrinho is more than a snack, it's an icon already.
Finally, the traditional Portuguese hot dog, the house of traditional Portuguese hot dog, and we have to try it. There's a long queue to get inside, and we managed to get inside. A lot of entertainment. So far, so good. This place looks awesome.
They start by carefully pressing and heating up one side of the bread with fresh sausage, and then the other one with cheese, until everything melts and blends together, becoming crispy and lightly charred. Then a layer of spicy sauce is applied on the top, and it's sliced into bite-sized pieces. Of course, always served with a cold Super Bock beer. Anthony Bourdain said it was a must-try, and he was right.
If the legends are true, our cachorro, traditional one from Gazela. Oh! Very nice vibes. Legends are true. Wow. Spicy, good, very good snack with the beer. It's as fun as delicious. And the skill with which they cut the hot dog. You don't even have to see. You just do it, it's automatic. Wow, it's crunchy, cooked on both sides. It's just too good to be true.
Our experience at Gazela was as warm as the cachorrinhos themselves. Friendly faces, fast service, the kind of place that feels like home. Now crossing the river to Santa Maria Adelaide, we head towards our biggest goal, the queen of all sandwiches, the Francesinha.
We are here in this restaurant called Cantinho das Macierias. We have some Francesinha, a very typical dish here from the north that actually was born in the region of Porto. We're gonna have Alpha Francesinha because it's massive. The thing is huge. It comes with fries, it comes with sauce, a spicy sauce. Sometimes they even add shrimp heads to make the sauce. They add whiskey, it has a lot of things, and then 1,000 different meats inside the Francesinha.
A rustic dish that you can find in many taverns across Portugal. These are chicken gizzards, or moelas, classic across Portugal. They are simmered low and slow in a rich sauce with garlic, olive oil, white wine, tomato sauce, and a generous amount of piri-piri to wake things up.
Muito bom.
I'm gonna try these gizzards with sauce. So every place has its own signature sauce. Wow. You can taste the cumin. It's not like that taste of chicken inside. It's very soft, like this sauce does the thing in the texture. It's like eating like a chicken thigh or something like that. This is delicious.
Pataniscas, crispy salt-cod fritters, light and golden. Working class snack eaten hot or cold, but always with pride.
So yet another way to eat glassfish. Crispy. And you can feel the saltiness of the glassfish. Wow, the pasta is very strong. Very good one. What's special about these francesinhas is that they are made in a wood oven, so the flavor is intensified by the smokiness of the woods, and it's just like making a pizza inside a pizza oven, but for Portuguese food.
Our francesinhas are getting ready for the final touch. Into the wood-fired oven they go, where the sauce bubbles and the cheese will melt into perfection.
This is my friend Diogo. Diogo, say hi. He's in the video. It's shy. It's shy. So we have Alpha Francesinha. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm a pussy. I cannot eat the full Francesinha. It has a full egg on top. This sauce, which I'm gonna have with a fry to start with. We have a bunch of fries here to dip in the sauce. This is a good one. Wow. Oh, it's a bit spicy. Each place makes their own sauce, their specialty. This one is a bit spicy. It has all the good stuff. Now let's see what we have inside. I'm gonna take a bite of this. Wow. I can feel the layers of meat that I'm slicing here. Oh, wow. So we have sausage, we have ham, we have a beef, we have like a really nice beef here. Then we have the bread and our egg on top. Yeah, a linguiça is the name of the sausage. We'll take time to chew it because there's so many layers. Really good. Like, just take your time to eat it. I'm glad that I only ordered off. The fries are delicious. I understand why. There's a reason for this to be one of the best sandwiches in the world. And if you want to replenish the sauce, they give you this, it's like a genie lamp with sauce on it, and you can use it for your francesinha or for the fries if you want to dip it. Oh my god, I'm making a huge mess. And then you pass it around. Fantastic dinner in Macierias. I will definitely come back here. And now we're gonna check a Tiki Bar that they just built down there. They invited us to go and check it out.
Behind the restaurant, they let us on a little secret of theirs. A hidden tiki bar, tucked away from the beach, but packed with island vibes. Laid back, low lids, and made for fun, energized nights. Here, every cocktail is a volcano, or every volcano is a cocktail, but somehow the owner kept pulling glass after glass, each one crazier than the last. And I was actually very impressed, especially knowing that everything was hand-picked and the space was crafted with his own hands. I still don't have the words for how unexpected and fun this whole encounter was. Full credits to the owner. If you're ever in the area, do yourself a favor and pay him a visit. What a way to end the day. I think we ticked off almost every box, and still, Porto has so much more to offer. I leave this place, I go home with a smile on my face, because here you don't just see the city, you connect with it and its people. Like, subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm heading this way out. See you in the next one.